everybody. Perla wanted to smile at y'all. This is Heather. It's my 59th day of my 90-day journey, and we are talking about monetization. Today in Texas, it is 77 degrees, and it's hot. Lord. Look at that dog. She's got all sorts of things to tell you. So we always talk money here, or at least motivation, because to get monetized, you have to hit record. And what I've heard from a lot of people is that it is the hardest thing to just hit record. A lot of people have doubts about themselves, doubts on what they have to say. I know for my own journey, I got sucked into watching other people's journeys and not hitting record myself. So I do like to tell people that you can do it. And right now, it is very hot. Perla and I are hot. It's not really that hot. All right. I talked to you guys a few days ago. I was telling you, just to record, we gotta have content before we can ever get monetized. And I decided to tell you a story about how when I was traveling back and forth to work for 25 years, how I got stuck in traffic. Perla was not with me. I got stuck in traffic coming home. My hour-and-a-half commute home was, I think it was 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I was stuck 15 minutes from home. And some guy, we all had our windows down. It was a day much like today. It was sunny. It was almost 80. I was in a suit and heels, and all of a sudden, all of us that had windows down, it smelled like Christmas, and people stopped honking and doing crazy stuff. So whatever he did, little magic everywhere. And I was thinking about that story and how it's kind of funny, because that's totally not. I have no shame about who decides to do what, but that's just not my thing. It never has been. And I was thinking about, in 25 years working for telecom, and a lot of it I drove into the office as a manager and then as an executive. We had to go into the office a lot more. When people were working from home, we still would have to go and have a presence and things like that. But I remember one Christmas when I went into the office and I went to swipe my badge, and it was really early. It was like, I don't know, the sun had just come up. It was maybe 6 o'clock, and I went in early for a specific reason. By the way, if you're in corporate America and you feel like I did at that time, and you can't get anything done because you're getting there at 8, you're leaving at 5, and you're finding that people are constantly coming to your desk, or you can't even go and get a drink in the break room without 8 people wanting to talk to you, which is such a nice problem to have. Unless you're doing, I don't think there was ever a year that went by that I didn't do at least 3 people's jobs. Then October would come, people would get laid off, and people like me would end up doing the workload of anybody that got let go. And every October, people got let go. So it's hard to manage that when you're a single mom with 2 kids and you live outside of town on purpose. So you have to put a commute in to your daily timetable, and then animals, which each have their own job and importance to owning property outside of the city. But my point is, if you're in corporate America, you may know this, it's kind of rough sometimes when people are coming up to your desk all day. How do you get your job done? And go early. That's my one tip of the day, is if you're supposed to be there at 8 and you have the ability to be, Perla likes that idea. You're so cute, Perla. If you have the ability to have a flexible schedule, which I know that's not always easy. I know. I had many years like that too. But if you have that ability, go early. So anytime my kid's dad would help with the girls, I would go in super early, because I usually worked with salespeople, and they were less likely to be there at 6 a.m. Of course, this one day, right before Christmas, somebody was there before me, but it could have been anybody, right? It didn't necessarily have to be someone on my team. So I'm going to swipe my badge to the building. I'm parked in the parking garage, and I'm walking. I got on my heels at 6 a.m. May have been a little earlier, and I'm going to swipe, and I look down. So there's a trash can, big glass door, and to the right of the door is where you swipe your badge. And right below, straight down from where you swipe your badge, there was a plastic baggie of Christmas. I don't even know how to say any of that stuff. And I thought, okay, this is a corporate building. You have to badge to get in or out. I mean, I've had multiple days where I was so glad I was friends with the janitor, which is the only person that really is constant throughout the years. We had the same guy in that one particular building. I mean, I went to multiple offices and locations, but anyways, I always try to make friends with the people that were in the office on the regular, just in case you forget your badge. So I was thinking, okay, it's totally not him, and I didn't even see him, didn't matter. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, I don't want anybody to think it's me. Anyways, I'll have to leave that up for interpretation. And it's not my thing, so like I would have no reason to have taken it. But I did go into the office. Perla, are you listening? She's listening to my story. I'll put the windows down in a second. We're still going fast. I did go into the office now early to get stuff done, but I also was thinking, oh, I am so gonna figure out who did that, and I did. So there was only one salesperson that was on the floor, and I was really surprised because he almost never came in early, but I whispered in his ear, "You lost something." And then I don't know how long he spent trying to figure out what it was, but we were friends for, 24 of the years. I hadn't met most of the people I worked with. The first year I worked in our call center. So as soon as I came out of there, we were supposed to work there for a year to get to move around in the company. And I worked in the call center for 8 months, and then I moved into sales, and I met all the people that I worked with for the rest of my tenure at that company. So anyways, it was no hard feelings, but I just thought I would share. That was a really funny, weird moment, because it's like concrete and glass and fancy, but nobody was around because it was like super early in the morning. And that's my story. I don't think I have any more Christmas stories, but Perla told me she wanted to hear what happened, so I thought I would tell you guys. So, that's my tip of the day. If you're having a hard time getting your work done at work, go early. Don't tease yourself and think, oh, I'll just stay late. That's my other tip, because I tried that 100 times. You know, I'd get a babysitter to pick up my kids, and I think staying late would work. All it does is make the whole rest of the day just last longer. So, all right, guys. Well, if this is the first time that you've heard my voice, Perla, or seen my dog, Perla, she's a happy girl today, we would like to say that you are kind, you are loved, and you are supported. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and Heather and Perla love you. Bye.